Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson.
We have. Where to?
To the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation.
Irregulars'
It is
dinner?
on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat-head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
I can hear them on the stairs now.
Well, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Watson, what about the poor children?
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins. Dr. Watson is getting
Yes,
ready.
Wiggins.
He will be
You are
delighted to join
Wiggins.
us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes is my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, 'cause I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
Well, and forget about the dinner. Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene.
Cool,
You'll be there,
blimey.
right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Okay, let me remember. What have we got? Maps, evidence, documents, peoples, trophies and whatnots. Solve the crime at Half Moon Street. Investigate the crime scene. Interrogate Leighton and examine... Okay.
Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs our help.
I know, but let's... I wonder if the fat lady is there? There's the fat... Hello, fat lady. Hello. I think Sherlock's got a thing for the fat ladies. What do you think,
Holmes,
Watson?
poor little Wiggins needs our help.
Yeah. He is a good dog,
Hello,
isn't he?
Toby. All you need now is a shawl and a mop cap, and you could be Mrs. Hudson's younger sister. Hello, Toby. All you need now is a shawl and a mop cap, and you could be Mrs. Hudson's younger sister. A map
Okay,
of
let's get
London
going.
and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Okay, first investigate the crime scene, then we'll go and have a word with the person that has been accused.
Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs our help.
Okay, I'm just seeing if I can go down them bits. Is your mind open to communication? with the denizens of the spirit world. Find out on Thursday, May 6th, 7:30, the Booksmith. Raffle prizes, nourishment, all sorts. Circus. Public meeting Thursday. Okay. Oh, I like what they did with the tiles, the little bumps. I did that doing that with tiles on the floor. Okay, what we got then?
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes, is that you?
Good evening,
Yeah, it
Constable.
is I.
Constable Marrow.
Holmes.
I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving. Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot. The stab fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by two police constables.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
What were the fireworks in honour of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen Victoria's birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course. Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner with my lamp.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
I think we should, Watson. I'm going to have a look at the dead bodies. I don't suppose we bought a flashlight. I want a flashlight. Constable, can I borrow your flashlight? I want to look at the corners of things. Okay, let's check this one first.
He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant. The bullet penetrated his stomach. A dreadful wound.
Oh, God, it's very dreadful. 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 Absolutely dreadful. He must have died an agonising death. Oh, and this? What is this? Tattoo?
A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vicotti must have done some time there.
I see.
Brian Vicotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, this must be the jeweler. So like a criminal and a jeweler? Piece of wood?
A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer look. This shard of wood is quite new.
Yes, it's probably something very important. We could take it back to the lab. A gunshot wound to the head.
The bullet struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance.
Ooh, a key. Looks like quite a posh key.
This is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, let's have a word with some of the witnesses. Maybe? Hey, Wiggins, mate. I'm sure Wiggins will know something. Wiggins.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
It's his brother that's getting framed for it. Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Turner.
I heard Constable Barrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective gentleman? I've heard of you. And well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story? Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
I was already in bed when the fireworks started. A few moments after, I clearly heard 2 gunshots from outside.
Please continue.
I quickly got up and I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand and I rushed towards the window. I looked down and I saw 2 bodies. And there was a man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel Street without looking around.
Anyone else?
Mr. Turner, did you see anyone else in the street?
No, I saw no one but that man, the murderer, the fellow they caught.
So you heard 2 distinctive shots, are you sure?
Were the 2 shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow. It seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment.
That is interesting. Maybe they was in the alleyway having a gunfight and shot each other.
Mr. Turner, what were your actions after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
Okay, let's have a look at him. So I can't remember whether the policeman said his light was on or off. Because he said he came up to the window with his lamp to have a look. And he's got good hearing because he heard the policeman call us Holmes. Let's have a look. Oh. So if he's a war veteran, he probably know a thing or two about guns. You see, I'm all adding it all up in my brain. Oh, there's a button missing. Oh. What's this? Okay.
You have helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Let's see what our brain says. Yeah, the policeman said it was a dark window. Yeah, there's a conflicting statement there. I noticed this. It's different sounding shots, and there was 2 victims? No. Okay.
Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes.
Oh,
I
we
stayed
are
at
well
my
clever,
window
aren't we?
until
We
the
worked this
policeman
one out
arrived to
first.
examine the dead bodies.
We worked it out faster than Sherlock.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window
yeah,
when he
that's
was
what I
running
thought.
through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
Yeah, he's got a limp.
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
I got a funny feeling he's got a wooden leg and that chip is from his wooden leg. Or a walking stick. I think he knows something more. Okay, let me rummage through your house.
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
There's a burnt piece of paper.
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here. These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago. The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago.
Yeah, I knew it. It's part of his walking stick.
A perfect match. So,
Yeah.
Mr.
He
Turner
knows a
broke
lot
his
more than
stick
he's letting
when it
on
became
to,
stuck
isn't he?
between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims. Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
All right, what's all this then?
This kitchen knife is quite sharp.
Sweepings? Shredded paper?
There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper. So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window. The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
Oh, hold on. Let me talk to the dude first, and then I'll try and piece together where he actually was. Because he's not telling you not, mister. You're not
Anything
telling me
else
any-
you would like to know,
You're not
Mr.
telling me
Holmes?
everything, are you?
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
Right, yeah, let me use my thing to tell me where you actually was, and then I'm going to have a word. I may also have a word with the constable downstairs. Okay, so let me guess. It was woke up. One. Woke up. Maybe went straight to the window. into what was going on. Oh, no, look, he put his broken sticks. That's probably after he's been down there. Cut some papers, threw them in the fire. Maybe? Well, that might be after, but we'll try that first. Went downstairs, took something, broke his walking stick, came back up, put his walking stick back. But then if that's not the right one, I think maybe he did the fire thing after he went to the bodies. So we got up from bed. See what was going on at the window. Which I think I was right on that one. Hey! Then he went to cut the paper. Hey, Viking, hey there. I'm solving my crimes tonight. Having a nice cup of tea. Having a bit of a sleepy, solve the crimes. How are you doing? You all right? Then he threw the paper in there. I'll be lucky if I get it right first time. That's Wiggins, my little boy. Took something from one of the dead bodies, broke his walking stick and then went back upstairs.
No, it didn't happen this way.
Oh, didn't it? Okay. I think... oh, excuse me. I think maybe he burnt the paper after then. Okay. 1. Woke up. Saw the people that got shot. Went downstairs. Wait, that's not... Hold on. I'll work it out, don't worry. Then he went to the body and took something. I don't know, maybe put his stick back, took something off the shelf, put his stick, and then maybe chopped up some paper and burnt it. No. Oh, for Pete's sake. No, that's not two. Oh, did I just fucking reset it? Oh, for fuck's sake. I can do it all from up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So Mr. Turner used a
I
book
got it right, there we
to
go.
hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is, what did he find?
Okay, what did he find then? So I think he did put something on the shelf. Oh, large fingerprints.
I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book. Let us take a closer look. Well now, what a find! A precious jewel, concealed inside a book.
Yeah, Viking. It looks like it might have been made by the Vikings.
A bracelet with a unique ram's head design, a distinctive feature of ancient Grecian artifacts, probably
Oh,
of
it's
the
made by the
Hellenistic era.
Grecians, of course. What do I know, eh? Okay, I'm going to have a word with him because he's not telling the truth.
Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced
Yeah, I thought it was a
years,
Viking
such as
room, but it was
yourself,
made by the
to
Greeks.
rush from his bed to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
But what about this ancient bracelet, mister, that you picked up off of the body? No, that's wrong, Sherlock. Select
I'm
the
able
right
to move very
answer,
quickly,
please.
despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
No. You use a walking stick and you have a limp, so you can't walk fast, can you? Come on. I'm on to you, mister.
I highly doubt that, Mr. Turner. I observe
Yes,
that you suffer a
I
severe
highly
limp
doubt that,
due to
yes,
your injured
yes.
right leg. It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the window. That means you could have easily missed something or someone in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Oh, time can pull tricks on you.
Come on, mate, spill the beans.
And what of everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital that we have your complete and true statement.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Nope, wrong one.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Mr. Turner, you were not sincere with me. Not then and not now.
But Mr. Holmes...
This, Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess. It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
No, merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles. Constable Marrow was unable to see you in the window as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison. I didn't do anything
Hey, we
bad.
got him.
I'm just a poor man. When I chanced upon the bracelet, I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money. I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
You made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that. Although I must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
That's why it's better to stay at home at night.
Okay, let's have a chat with the constable and see what we come up with.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
But who would own this one? Investigate the crime scene, talk to the witnesses. Oh, there's still the witness at the flower shop. Got to do the investigation at the Scotland Yard. We need to find out where the bracelet and how it could have got here. Okay, let's check the other witness. It's the lady at the flower shop. But I'm going to check the street first, just in case there's someone else. Okay, that takes us away. The mirror.
This mirror is turned towards Half Moon Street.
Okay. Let's have a look at the flower stall lady. If she was standing here, she should be maybe able to see down there.
Mrs. Powell?
What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the crime that took place this evening.
Well, I've already gave my testimony, but very well.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
Yes. I was selling my flowers as usual, and then the fireworks began, in honour of Queen Victoria. I enjoyed those. But then, all of a sudden, a young lad ran out of Half Moon Street and stopped just by me. He had a gun in his hand. He was like a ghost and all covered in blood. It was dark, but I could see him because of the flashes from the fireworks.
And then?
I screamed as loud as I could. I knew that a policeman should be on duty in the vicinity. He had no time to escape. 2 constables got him. Then another constable came out from the very same street, and I heard him talking of a horrible murder.
Mrs. Powell, did you hear the gunshots?
I'm not sure. You know, what with the fireworks?
Did you see anyone else leaving Half Moon Street, prior to or at the time of the crime?
No, sir, I did not. Even with all the fireworks, I was very attentive, as I'm always on the lookout for customers.
My thanks to you, Mrs. Powell.
Okay, I think I might pop to Scotland Yard and look at the guy they've arrested for it. I can see Watson before we go.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he all right?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Come on, Watson. We're gonna go to Scotland Yard, talk to the accused.
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Who knows, Inspector?
Yeah.
Look,
That's
you
what
are
we're here
free to
for.
investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Mr. Holmes, what is the trouble with that lad? Isn't he guilty of murder?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
All shapes of noses. Okay, the evidence room. See, look at his belongings, I think, first. Okay, let's see what we got. Was that a gun?
So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon.
Don't point it at your face, Mr. Holmes.
It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder.
Oh, can we get it open? Oh, it looks like one's been fired. Okay, is there a latch or something? here we go. Two shots.
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots. A cheap
Pocket
watch,
watch.
bought with his own money, no doubt.
Yeah, he's got some rollies. Oh, I've got some rollies. I've got some rollies, I have.
These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco. Nothing interesting.
He's got a gun. Okay, I've got a connection. Well, it did sound of 2 different shots. Oh, I don't know. That's a bit far-fetched. Not sure yet. I need something to link that up with. Okay, let's go talk to the person.
Mr. Holmes?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Calm down, Leighton. I have come here to help you. To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him? Then that means you're...
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw 2 men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand, though. I took it, and then I followed the third man.
So, pray continue, please.
Interesting. Pray continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. And then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man. Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps it's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
Okay. Let's look at him. He's got a big scar down his face. He's got quite a fancy scarf, isn't it? He's got the same tattoo as the other criminal that got shot in the stomach that's in the street.
Leighton, I confess I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless you wanted revenge.
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
Yeah, the I think he knows the person. No, I think he knows the other guy that got shot. I think they were friends in prison.
I'm
Yeah,
sure that you
yeah.
were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You knew that gentleman well, did you not?
However could you know that?
You have a typical tattoo
I
of
don't
the
know.
Westgate
Yeah, it's just a
Brotherhood upon your
hunchback.
hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came to know him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery. Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities. During that year, we tried to help each other out, you know?
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were. We'd only stolen a pound of meat. After we were released and when I saw what my little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel dispensary while he was in prison. He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
So you lost him?
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
We shall see you soon, young man.
Yeah, I think there might be a personal motive because I was in prison together. Don't link them up. Okay. I might go back to the records back at where we live and see if I can find more about this bracelet. I'll examine the bodies for more reenactments. Let me go do the bracelet first, then I'll go examine the bodies further. Okay, so maybe check the archives. I've got some letters. Oh, I think they're thank you letters.
This is where I keep my post.
Okay, let's look for this bracelet. This is from a Greece? Like, I think like Athens and sort of that sort of shit we're looking for. I'll maybe look for symbols. Marks and symbols.
That is not the one I need.
No. Bracelet was found with the distinctive ram's heads. Newspapers or... Oh, let's try the encyclopedias. Try Greek history.
That is not the one I need.
Okay.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
Okay, alright.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
Oh. Royal bracelet scandal?
That is not the one I need.
Oh. I'm getting close. Well, I'm not sure then, to be honest.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
Maybe I can do an experiment on it. Oh, yeah, I
My
think it's got...
analysis table. It is
Has it got
useful
blood
for
on
my
it?
work. Hello, Toby. All you need now is a shawl and a mop cap and...
Hey, there's the fat lady. Hello, fat lady. Okay, that's not helping the investigation. Come on. Really not sure what
That is not the one I need.
So I thought it might be that one, but... Okay. Internet, tell me what it is, because I'm just going to fucking randomly going through these things. Oh, there's some more stuff on the street. There's a pawn shop. Maybe that's where the bracelet might have something to do with the bracelet. That's back at the street. I thought we'd come over and find out what it is. Oh, Antique Art of the British Museum. Okay then. Like I'd ever find that. I was looking at other things that were similar. There we are then. A part of a Hellenistic treasure collection. 5 head of mountains. Pure gold. The 5 rams of... are missing the museum since 1885.
Here it is. I need to continue my research in my archives.
Okay, more? More? Immigration is on the rise. Stolen treasure? There we go. Treacherous theft, stole the bracelet at the fine art exhibition. Pawn shop owner. Yeah, that's back in the street, isn't it? I think we're going to go there next. Historic pawn shop in Church Street. Vincent Foley. The treasure were hidden, eventually imprisoned.
Here it is. One of the victims, Kenneth Butler, was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures. A visit to his pawn shop should tell me more.
Yeah. That's what we do. Go to the pawn shop and get some pawn. Oh, maybe we should pop in the pub for a pint. Oh, I want to go in there. Let's try that key.
Mr. Butler's key matches the lock perfectly.
Okay, let me sit up. Okay, let's see what we can find. Here's a little gun.
A flare pistol. Perhaps it was pawned by a destitute sailor.
What's this? A necklace? A necklace with 2 ram heads on? Is that similar to the bracelet that we found?
The ram's heads. This
Yes.
necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittleton collection. Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
Told him about 3 pieces of golden jewelry with ram heads in ancient Greece. Good stuff for you. I found the man loaded with money who's crazy for those jewels. He's ready to fork out a small fortune. Money bag if you want it. I'll be waiting for you at the crossings of Great Alley Half Moon Street on Sunday evening before the fireworks. Okay. Burglary motive, personal motive. It could have been a personal motive. But also, maybe someone else knows about the treasure and it was all set up. See if it goes anywhere. Let me see if the other one goes anywhere.
It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations. A flare pistol. Perhaps it was pawned.
I think so he might have used that to cover his escape, maybe? I think see nothing.
A flare.
So normally it turns green when we've completed everything on the thing. So it's like I'm missing something. Okay, maybe if we go back and check the street, it might let us inspect the flare or something. Oh, what's this?
Crampons and a sharp ice axe would only be brought here by a mountaineer.
I think they might have something to do with something, but we don't know what the something is yet. Possible crossfire. As before, we'll do the reenactment thing and see if we can come up with exactly what happened. Oh, fucking horse there. Fucking hell.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ah, the murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad.
Yeah,
else you'll
copper.
be joining that worthless brother of yours. It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
One of the victims... I didn't see what it said. Who fired first?
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
It's a pole.
This should be useful.
To lift the lamp. Is that our lamp? Okay, looking for a bullet hole. Oh, hello, hello.
This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh. Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
a third shot then. Burglary. See if we can get any more clues out. 2 victims. Crossfire. Statement and a revolver? No. Imaginary man? Oh, it's gone red. I think we've got a link. Let me try firing position. Personal motive. There's a lot of red, isn't there? What we got here then? The motive, compelling of the witness testimony of the crimes. One possible culprit. Let's see. I'm getting many links, you see. No. Oh, hello. Double murder. Crossfire. Okay, let me see if we can get some more clues out. Hold on. No? Do I not check for bullet holes up there?
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he all right?
I think there's a lot more to this than I'm thinking.
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I would like to make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood.
Oh, we play hide and seek with the policeman. Okay, I'll find somewhere to hide.
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Oh, I've got to find him where he's hiding. I will find him.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
What'd you do Monday night, Moshi? Oh, play hide and seek with Sherlock Holmes. Okay, I can't see him. What you doing there, mate? I thought we were doing it in the alleyway.
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
Okay, now we know.
It would be my pleasure.
Okay. Up the walls.
It would be my pleasure.
Oops. Find the flare gun to illuminate the firework and tools for climbing the wall. We'll get that from the pawn shop. Since I'm near at 1.5 hours, I'm going to grab a quick break. Can I have a 5-minute break? Okay, back in 5. Oh, it's the voodoo man. He's come here to kill us. He's going to be augmented. Damn it. I think it's mostly about luck. You just waggle your lightsaber at them and hope for the best. Oh God. Winston?
That looks like our ticket. That
Who
tank
is
is leaking
that?
gas all over the place. That is a serious safety hazard, man.
That's,
wanted
yes,
to
this
test
is
these
safety
first, but since
hazard.
we're waiving that safety step today anyway, you should be aware that I modified the neutrona wand, which normally releases the
Super
part of the
band.
stream.
Wow,
Friday night.
it's like Christmas came early.
Earlier than what?
Winston with me. Winston. Oh no, it's this. It's this. Winston. Winston.
That
Alex, get him! Go on, Alex. Get him. Oh. Go on, Major Schaefer. That's it. One punch from Major Schaefer. She's down. Love it. Here we are. Look, it's fucking freezing. Right, well, so back to the pawn shop. I think someone might have climbed up the wall, hanged off the wall and shot someone. I mean, that's going a bit far, but was something to do with a flare gun as well? It's strange, but we must find it. Hey, back to the pawn shop then. Let's have a little look here. Any more clues to stick together? No. Okay. Okay, climbing equipment.
These tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
Going up the bloody wall, driving me up the wall, mate. Oh, so cold. And the
This
flare
is
gun.
exactly what we need in order to imitate the flash of the fireworks.
I think get back to... Okay, well, I'll get the constable to help us in our reenactment of the fireworks, and we'll see what we can do.
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
People like me?
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Oh, no? Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
Okay, Constable Marrow, we're going to be shooting flares and climbing walls. Are you up for this?
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton
Simmer
followed.
down, Watson.
I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin then. Catch me if you can.
Ooh. Okay, find a spot where a man hiding would be able to climb the wall and remain unnoticed. Oh, Assassin's Creed. I'll work this one out. Okay. Well, with the climbing gear and the pick, I guess we could pretty much climb anywhere? I can't quite see what is up there. Okay, I'll just try this wall. Come on.
The streetlights fall directly on this wall. Not an
okay.
ideal spot to escape the crime
No,
scene.
that's not the
It is
ideal,
also
isn't it?
directly in front of Polly Powell.
No, I'm not fucking Polly. Let me just double check down here in case there's other bits to climb. No, I think it's got to be one of these then. Reckon this one?
The moon illuminates this wall.
Oh,
Anyone
not the
trying
moon.
to climb
Where is
it
the
would
moon?
be
Hello,
easily
moon.
spotted
I can't
by
see the
Constable
moon. I
Marrow.
want to see the moon. Where are you, moon? Moon? I can't look directly up. Okay, try this
This
one.
wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult
we
to
have a
see
shadow.
anyone scaling it.
Yeah, flashbang, and he's up the wall. Oh, careful. Oh, Christ, QTE time. Don't fall,
I
Sherlock.
can barely see anything.
Come on, up you get.
Holmes?
Come on,
Are you
past it.
there?
Hold on. I'm climbing the wall, Watson. Hold on. Oh,
I should
got it.
try
Okay.
climbing faster.
Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Okay.
I can barely see anything. Holmes? Are you there? Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that. Holmes? Holmes? Where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson,
Ah.
it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen. I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe.
Yeah, I've
although
got
the
my
person we are
crampons
looking
on.
for did not leave
Watson.
any traces of such tools. Constable,
My
is there any way to get to the
crampons.
top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
Careful. Okay, maybe we'll get up to the roof and see what's up there then. Hey, Constable?
This is the back door of the building with the attic floor that you required, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, this is exactly what I required, dear. Okay, let's have a mooch. No stone unturned. Oh, a broken window.
These shards of glass are from the window above.
Is that a coat?
It's empty. Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste he ripped his jacket.
Yes.
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope.
Yes. Yes, Sherlock. To the microscope, quickly.
We can conclude that the person whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
Oh, I don't know. Can I look at the hatch? Oh, that's the way we come in. Okay, what's the plan? Solve the crime? I think maybe go to... Have a look under this hair, under the microscope. Hey, Watson, you been looking at the fat lady? There she is. Okay, microscope. Let's have a look.
Let us take a closer look. It is not a thread, but a hair. I very much doubt that it is human. I need to compare this sample with a human hair and a horse hair. A shaving brush is usually made from horsehair. Watson, could you please pass me your shaving brush?
Here you are.
Watson, look, what's outside the window?
Well, I don't see anything. Ouch! Holmes!
Oh, Sherlock, don't
make
bully
such a
him.
fuss. One little hair.
Okay, so we've got horse hair and the human hair.
Human hair is significantly thinner than the black sample. The horse hair is thinner than the hair that we found. So, this black hair belongs to an animal, and it is larger than a horse. A hare
Bloody
from
hell,
a
what
large
could
and
be-
exotic animal.
Larger than a horse. A bear? Circus? Acrobat? Could climb? Or is figment of... I did see a poster for the circus. Oh, it's all linking up now, look. Vanishing Act. Maybe it was someone that worked at the circus. Okay, ask Wiggins for help finding the circus. Okay, I think Wiggins is back at Half Moon Street. Hey, we're onto something here. We found that hare. I mean, what would it be that's bigger than a horse? A bear? Maybe? Okay, let's go see Wiggins, yeah, because I saw... circus there.
Wiggins, my lad, what are you doing here? You'd best be leaving and be quick about it.
I've done nothing wrong. You'd learn more by watching Mr. Holmes. He knows exactly what he's doing. Not like you.
Oi,
Yeah.
watch your tongue.
Copper? Oi, Copper!
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Hey, Wiggins, mate. Where's the circus?
Mr. Holmes?
We have good news for you, Wiggins. The investigation has proven very interesting so far. We found facts and details that confirm your brother's innocence.
I knew it, Mr. Holmes.
But for now, Wiggins, we need your help.
Anything you like, Gov.
I need you to locate a circus that has stopped over in London. It needs to have disposed of at least one exotic animal, a very large one.
You can count on me, Mr. Holmes.
Sea dog? What? Oh, a big dog. A big dog?
I do hope that these
werewolf?
children don't get into trouble, Holmes.
Don't worry, Watson. I predict some news in 7 seconds.
Mr. Holmes, we found it. Here it is.
Hey, we're going to go see the circus. I think I know who it might have been. It was probably Priscilla, the monkey woman. She has long, silky black hair. Or it might be part of the freak show.
And this is a young Indian elephant, the highlight of the show.
Wait, do elephants have hairs? I suppose elephants do have, like, some sort of hairs, don't they? Maybe they get hairy elephant balls.
Duval Brothers, a well-known travelling circus that is currently stopped in London. I believe that is exactly the type of circus we are looking for. I'll
Hey.
pay it a visit.
Let's go to the circus.
You!
Hey,
Stop
hey.
right there!
All right, they're
morning,
probably,
sir.
probably
Pardon me, but
gypsies,
why
aren't
am
they?
I not
Sometimes you get
allowed
the
to walk around
gypsies
here?
at the circus.
Because it's private.
Well, I only wanted to meet the artistes.
Hmm? You're wanting to apply for... Nah. You don't look like the type of, artistic lockpicker that we're looking for.
You might be surprised.
Yeah,
What?
I'm quite good at
Nah.
lockpicking, sir.
I don't think so. Clear off. You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get lost.
Disguise ourselves. Oh, I do believe we look too posh. Let's dress ourselves up like a clown or something.
Holmes, I won't be able to join you. I promised to visit a patient today.
No,
That's all right,
no,
Watson.
I
I
know
think
what
that
you're
I
going to
can
be doing
handle this
all day.
alone.
You're going to be looking at the fat lady, aren't you? There she is. Hello, fat lady. Every time we come in the house, we say hi to the fat lady. I think Watson really, really likes her.
Holmes, I won't be able to join you. I promised to visit a patient today.
Okay. We need to dress ourselves up like... Hold on, let me check. That your makeup disguise is suitable for entering the circus. Some facial hair, a seedy suit, and a hat should work. Okay. Unbuttoned suit. I'll try unbuttoned. Oh, it says it's locked. Oh, for Pete's sake. Bandit. Okay. Some facial hair. Yeah, I think we've got to make ourselves look a bit rough around the edges, you see? Let's give ourselves a beard. Yes, like sort of unshaven. And a hat. Like an old Peaky Blinders cap. Or something. And a hat, please. Not a top hat. Maybe. I think this one. A cool blimey governor hat. Cool blimey governor. I've come to get some work at the circus, I have.
Stay where you are. What are you doing here, and where is Sherlock Holmes?
Calm down, Watson. Take deep breaths now. It's me.
Oh, thank God, Holmes. I can't get used to your disguises.
Thank you, Watson. That means I am ready to go.
Hey, I see you. Maybe one day we'll go visit the fat lady, won't we, Watson? Hmm?
Holmes, I won't be able to join you. I promised to visit a patient today.
Let's go see a circus. Oh, have a little puff on my pipe. I've got my vape. I've got blueberry. No, blue raz lemonade. And I have had a cup of tea today.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Nigel. I'm here to open the
Yeah,
locks.
my name is
Talented,
Nigel.
eh?
I come to check out
Let's
your
see.
locks, bruv.
Go inside the marquee and show yourself to Charles Foley. And I'd highly
Yeah,
advise
I've
you
just
not
come
to
here to
treat
go
him.
speak to
Got
Charlie,
that?
Governor.
I've got it.
All right?
Charles Foley is inside the marquee.
But I will have a rummage before I go in there. So I wonder where they keep the elephants, or anything that's bigger than a horse, that have very thick black hair. Unless it's a hairy lady. Priscilla? Oh! I heard something in here. Alright, a bloody elephant in here. Okay. Okay, let's go see Charlie.
So, everything is here just as you asked. And what about the money?
Some of the barrels are wet.
Transportation issues, it couldn't be helped.
Whatever. We'll be here after midnight to pick up the supplies.
I want to be paid first.
No. You'll be paid after we make the transfer, as I said.
Right?
I hope that no one saw you. The police are on the lookout.
Of course
Oh,
not.
oh, hello, hello.
I'm a professional.
Hello.
Glad
I'm
to
the
hear it.
police. No, don't tell
Be
them we're
ready
the
for
police.
tonight, then.
We're just some guy. Okay, so this is a circus tent. Steady. What's this? From lambs into lions?
From lambs into lions. Those are words of encouragement and defiance. That's a picture of a contemporary gentleman wearing a Robin Hood hat. Interesting.
Interesting.
This poster was clearly made to fire up rebellion amongst the people. This printing press is old, but still quite capable of printing hundreds of pages per day. There are enough posters to paste across half of London's walls.
So what's that got to do with anything then? I'm looking for an elephant. Or a bearded lady. No, I think they get the elephant to walk up here. Okay, let's try to be thorough. Barrels.
This wooden barrel is damaged. It is difficult to say what is inside.
Oh, don't say it's gunpowder. Were they going to make a
This
bomb?
wooden barrel. There is a spot on this barrel that was intentionally painted out. The crest of the Honourable Artillery Company. Could it be gunpowder? I need
This
to be
is what
sure.
I thought. This is what I thought. I say they're making a fucking bomb. This bomb with gunpowder. Careful.
Judging by the fractions and the scent, I can confirm that it is,
gunpowder.
in fact, gunpowder.
They're up to something serious here.
The barrels are roughly clustered. It seems as though they were brought here in a hurry. Powder kegs, a printing press, and a great many blank papers. All of this was stolen by the Merry Men quite recently. And these poster samples. I am quite sure it is not a coincidence. The Merry Men are planning some sort of sabotage.
Good
Stop
grief.
right there. Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Are you Charles Foley?
Hello.
Maybe.
I'm looking for
They
Charlie.
say that I can open any door.
Hey
Do
up,
they
Chuck.
now?
Have a cup of tea.
We'll see that lock near the
Aye.
chains on a table over there.
Stick kettle
Open
on, make a brew. Come here, let me have a look at you. What's this key for? A wound? Oh, look out, he's got a gun. Yeah, a little piss stain. So it's not a very accurate shot. Stolen antiques again. Okay, there's one more thing to find. What's this? Got lots of tapes on his fingers. Oh, acrobat. Okay. Or maybe he does the climb to the wall to do the thing.
Are you still tempering with that lock?
Oh, what lock? Come on, meant to do something. Okay. I've got to show him that I'm a good lockpick, but let me do the brain connections first. The man in the jacket is wearing an antique ring. Okay. Okay, let me pick this lock and show you my skills, because I think we're going to pretending to try and join the circus as an escape artist, so they let us in and let us have a look around. So just pick this lock. Yeah, it's probably going to take me a while, mate. Right, aye. Oh, I'm not sure. It's not quite complicated. Let me try from the other end. Let me try from the other end. No. Oh, it's a bit tricky, isn't it? Yay, I did it! Fuck that. I usually get to pick them, I'm not fucking sitting there.
Ah, well, they're right. What's your name?
Nigel Shirley, from York.
Aye, Nigel from York.
Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
Cup of tea. Oh.
It's a long story. I met your brother, Vincent the Butcher Foley, in prison. He told me all about his betrayal and all about you.
He's a clever
Before I was
sort,
released, he told
aye.
me that you might find a job for me one day and pay
Aye,
me some
have you
money
got
for
a
my
job?
craft.
Well, he died 7 days ago in prison.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. The traitor has paid the blood price for it. And you'll do the job anyway, because I need a talented lockpicker. I know just where to search for his legacy.
It's all about the Hellenistic treasures, isn't it?
Osh, you fool. Now, listen up.
Aye,
You'll come with
I
us
think we're onto
tonight,
something.
and you better mind yourself.
Us? Wait, who's coming then?
Billy, Jack and me.
And what will I get for that?
We'll share the loot, the one you seem to know about.
Right.
Wait for us at the abandoned manor house on a corner of Ladbroke Grove and Kensington Park Road at midnight.
Deal.
Okay. Deal. We can do this. We can do this. Find and examine the secret lock at the Notting Hill Manor. Oh, it's quite a posh area, Notting Hill is. You know, what, and stuff, and the manor. I think we're going burgling, Sherlock. Let's go burgling.
Here I am at the manor. Somewhere inside it are the Hellenistic treasures.
Batteries. I'll put my batteries on. Okay. Oh, some of it's boarded up.
This lock is quite old. It shouldn't be much of a challenge.
Oh, Sherlock, just kick the fucking door in and stop being such a pussy. Okay, I think it makes us do it a little bit before we can skip. I do like to try them. Oh, for Pete's sake, that time's... Oh, if I can unhook this one. Unhook it there. Oh. Yeah. Hey, I got it. I did it. I did it.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it.
Okay, let's find the safe. Get that thing open. Okay, we've got a big old house then. Oh, a big hammer.
This cupboard is an absolute mess.
Yes, a messy cupboard.
Several books have fallen from the shelves. It seems as though this cupboard can be moved. I'll give it a try.
Let's give it a try. Well, I found the safe pretty damn quick, didn't I?
So, that's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see.
Oh, jeez. No, I'm not doing lockpicks all night. Not like that, no. Sorry. I have not the time. I'm hoping to solve this case by my finish time.
What a surprise. Another lock.
Another
And I
lock?
won't be able to pick it. I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might
Oh, maybe
prove a
use the
decent
key.
fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first lock. Let us wait for the thieves, trap them, and find out. Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are caught off guard by the police from the front door.
Okay, set traps. And prepare traps. Okay.
The thieves won't attempt to escape through the front door if the police are right behind it. The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police.
Okay, let's move the cupboard.
This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
Kitchen? Oh, there's a hatch.
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
Oh, little traps, yeah. Cool. Oh, well, they'll jump over it, wouldn't they?
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency. A solid rope. A solid rope.
Okay, I don't know what to use it for yet, do I? Okay.
This should be useful. This hatch leads to a cellar.
Don't think I've got the right item. Lock that door with the chair.
The door is now blocked.
Oh, I need to do something with that door.
This should be useful.
Yeah, take the rope, Sherlock. Can I tie the door up?
The door is now blocked.
Let me try the other side of the door.
This should be useful.
A bit of carpet. Or if I put the bit of carpet over the trapdoor.
The door is now blocked.
Okay, let me put the carpet over the trapdoor.
Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Yeah, I have to be careful I don't fall into my own traps.
Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar.
Yeah. Oh, what about this hammer? Oh, we might break the door down. Attach a rope to the chandelier.
I wonder what this old chandelier is doing on the floor. It looks as though it was poorly attached. I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful. Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Let me see.
If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down.
Nice. But what if they go upstairs? Oh, lovely paintings you have, Penelope. Charming. Charming.
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
Okay, what are we going to do with this then? Table?
This should be useful.
Top of the stairs? Oh, use the beads as like little balls. Hey, I've watched Home Alone. I know how we can do this. We can set it all up like the Home Alone house. And when the thieves come, they'll have all these traps. Yeah, we can do this.
One step on these beads,
I've seen
and
Home
our
Alone.
thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Yeah, I've got to be careful as well. Let me see.
Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
Okay. Let's hope everything goes according to plan.
Police! Police!
That went absolutely
where you are.
perfect. It's
Where are
okay,
they?
Watson.
Trapped,
It's
Watson,
me, Moshi.
with your assistance.
How so?
You sounded just like a real bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How'd you know about that?
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men.
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder. and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers.
Okay, let's have a look at the safe.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Watson?
Don't
Watson?
move, you flim-flammer.
Hey, I'm not a flim-flammer. I wanted to ask my friend Watson if he has brought my sandwiches. Watson, did you bring my sandwiches?
Holmes, I had no doubt that you would catch the thieves.
What a beautiful collection of art. It was thought lost.
Okay, let me see if I can connect all these dots then.
The trap with the chandelier worked perfectly. Charles Foley has been knocked down. One of Foley's companions. He is unconscious. One of Foley's companions. He is unconscious.
Okay, let's just see if we can connect all of the dots. Watson, hold my hand. Okay, antiques in the safe. Okay, so execute the person who stole things, or I'm not sure. Okay, let's hang him.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft.
String
you
him
will be
up.
severely
String
punished
him
for
up.
your deeds.
You are pitiful. You Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
Oh, unfinished business?
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Oh
Good
yeah,
evening,
the
gentlemen.
the gunpowder.
Who's there?
That
The
is of no
gunpowder.
importance. What matters
Careful.
is who you are and the
What's in your
plans that you
cigarette?
have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already. We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not
I'd like
only
to join
from
the
the
Merry
British
Men.
Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But
I didn't have the opportunity to go
still,
to the New Lands.
And we are merry for that we stopped being afraid.
And I can be
For
quite
those
merry.
powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they
get some
own
truth
our
bombs
lives,
here.
our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us instead. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
Yes, it is a crime.
How do you see justice then?
Like a bit of a
Kids
terrorist.
go to prison for a loaf of
I know
dry
you're
bread.
not going to kill
And how many
people,
lords do you see punished for
but
stealing from their people, sending them to their deaths in mines or overseas to fight for land?
I can understand.
Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
Well, since I do live in the UK and I am being pressed by a government, and everything I do, I always remain poor, no matter how hard I work. And I'm constantly in fear of saying the wrong thing, and all these rich people pull all the strings. Yeah, fucking blow it up, mate. Go for it. Sorry.
When the law serves only the few, it can no longer be trusted. Every man is equal, and he has a right to choose his own way. And I shall not stop you.
I'm gonna get put in prison now. I've the Online Communications Act was inciting violence against the British government, and maybe even the Terrorism Act as well. Sherlock, I think we've been well naughty. We're going to get put in prison. It's only a video game.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite.
Yeah, it was the Russians did it.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing. A country filled with uncivilized men. I should leave now. Sherlock, Dr. Watson.
Oh, yeah.
Holmes, what just happened?
Take that, government.
What was that?
The start of a new world. Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients
well, we're
worthy of our
terrorists.
attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about
We didn't kill
our
anyone,
new
though.
neighbour.
We're like honourable
She urges you
terrorists.
to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait, what?
A lady?
A lady?
A lady, no doubt. Oh, I got ranking law protector. That's all the cases of this Sherlock Holmes game. And there's more Sherlock Holmes, don't worry, but I'm probably going to finish now. Now I finished the last case. Gonna go for 3 hours, a little early. No. No. Ugh. Stop. You finished? Hey, it's a good game, this. Good game. Good game. I'm looking forward to digging into the next one. When I'm feeling like a cup of tea, sleepy, chill out stream. So I've got Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter to do. I've only done one case on that one. Tabitha. Soho voices. Really? Want to go down Soho? And everybody lived happily ever after, except those who were dead and those that had all their money in the London Stock Exchange because we blew it up. Because of this horrible class system in the United Kingdom, this two-tier... Yeah, I got revenge, didn't I? We got revenge. He's having a little puff. You having a little puff, Sherlock? He does love his exotic tobacco. That's it. All done. did we do for achievements before I log off? 18 of 25. Oh, I didn't prevent Miss White from suicide. Score the corrected all cases. All possible conclusions. Maximum personality ranking. 26 character portraits. Oh, we didn't stop someone suiciding. That's it. All cases closed. Well done, Sherlock. Well done, Watson. Well done, Fat Lady. That's me for tonight. There's more Sherlock Holmes sometimes, from time to time. When I'm restful.